back to Pancake and Pug into the 12 Days of Vlogmas. Today we decided to do a special video. I don't know if it's necessarily special, but a fun video of answering some party questions. So this is a sit-down video today, not a vlog, but this is a fun video for Ray and I. If you didn't know, this is Ray, my husband, and Pug is down there as well. And this was a fun way to learn more about each other and just to answer some really silly questions. So without further ado, let's jump into these party questions.
What are you terrible at, but enjoy enough to keep doing? Is there something you've done for a long time, you keep putting it off and then coming back to it? What are you terrible at, but enjoy enough that you keep doing it?
I'd say like crafts, like crafting, like using a hot glue gun or that type of craft. Like I'm not good at it, but it's something I like to do.
I think is maybe painting. I keep coming back to it, keep dropping it for a long time and coming back to it. Okay, if you had to add 100,000 of something in your life, what would it be? And it can't be money. So you get 100,000 somethings.
Gift cards to the ARC thrift store.
It can't be money.
That's not money. It's a gift card.
Okay, 100,000 empty gift cards.
No. Okay, so I would want 100,000 pets.
100,000 books.
Okay.
But
what kind of books?
Just miscellaneous, random books. I don't want 100,000 of the same book or the same subject. What makes you weird?
I have resting face, and people think I'm pissed off all the time and find that really weird and unapproachable. But if it were a habit that was weird, it would be my toenail picking and fingernail picking, because I leave them everywhere, whether it's in public or at home. It's just really gross.
Mine's the opposite. Everybody always thinks I'm smiling all the time, but I'm not smiling when I'm at work.
Really?
I'm really frustrated. Or if it's like a habit, I think, I don't know. I just like to know how everything works before I can enjoy it. Like if I have like a new board game or something, I have to like watch all like the history of the board game, or like where the board game came from, and like all this stuff before we even start playing. What's something in horror movies that makes them so terrifying to you?
You can go first.
If you can relate to the movie, if it's like some people like trapped in New York or in the middle of Africa or something, it's kind of boring. It's just okay, whatever. But if it's something like I don't know, if the characters are relatable,
like something that could really happen in real life.
If you actually care about the characters too, like they always have like all these teens or these college like jocks and stuff like getting attacked by something. Like I don't care about that. Yeah, they can die.
But what makes it scary to you is if it's something really relatable.
If it's relatable.
Like it's something that could actually happen in real life.
No.
But just if
the characters are relatable.
Okay.
I like supernatural stuff.
For me, just what makes a horror movie terrifying isn't necessarily the content, but I can't stand. I hate jump scares, and I don't like when there's no sound in it at all, and the people are like creeping around. And it's like something's about to happen. That's the scary part for me. So it's the jump scares and the anticipation.
Jump scares, and I think jump scares are really cheap.
And that's why I hate haunted houses too. It's not that I think the content itself is scary. Like I can do blood and guts and gore and all that stuff. It's just the jump scares and being startled. I hate being startled.
What was your favorite toy growing up?
My favorite toy growing up, the most memorable toy growing up was magic. potty baby. She had a toilet that like you could make her go potty on, and you would flush it, and the stuff would like pee would secretly go away, and it made a flushing sound. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Magic Potty Baby was also the one you could feed her cherries, and it had like this retractable spoon. Yeah, and you could put it into the jar of cherries, and it would like stick out, and then when you put it in her mouth, it would retract back in. I think that was both Magic Potty Baby. Like, I think that was all Magic Potty Baby, but I could be wrong. But I know I had both of those dolls if it was two different ones. And I liked when they had the like milk bottle, and you would pour it upside down, and you're like, where'd all the milk go? And like, now as an adult, you know where it went. But like, it just I liked dolls, I guess.
Mine, I think it was the Home Alone Talk Boy. My brother and I used to make like all these radio shows and stuff with it.
I wish we could hear him today.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Okay, I'll go first. This was in high school, and this is like around, I mean, like, I think I was doing my laundry. My mom's gonna watch this video and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I was doing my laundry around like middle school age, and so I was always like, I had to do my laundry. So if I didn't do it, I didn't in clothes. And so this was in high school. I want to say I was like a sophomore, maybe. Like, how old are you? 15 or something. But anyway, all my clothes, all my pants were like super dirty. Now, I was someone who wore my jeans until they just couldn't be worn anymore. And then I'd wash them, which is pretty gross now. But none of my jeans were clean. And the only other pair of pants I had was a pair of pinstripe dress pants. I look back and this is so crazy. Jeez, guys. Let's go back just a little. I had a friend who like could really pull off pinstripes and like cool outfits.
You guys were ska?
Outfits like that. I guess you could say we were ska or something. But she could pull off those outfits. And I thought, you know, if she can do it, I can do it too. So on that day, I had high top black Converse on. And I had shoelaces that were black and red checkered shoelaces on my high top Converse. On top of that was the pinstripe dress pants. Now everyone knows you don't mix navy blue and black, right? Like, you don't do that. So I wore like an Atlanta Braves baseball shirt. It was like a navy Atlanta Braves shirt with a red long sleeve shirt underneath it, and my silver ball chain necklace, because that was the trend.
You could have stopped at the silver ball chain necklace.
And that was my outfit. I think I was cringing hard my whole day. Like, I just wanted to go home so bad and change my clothes, but I made it through the whole day. And that was my worst outfit I've ever worn. That was a really long story. Your turn.
Mine, I used to wear sweatpants a lot when I was a little kid, and I had like these bright red sweatpants, and I also had like this like bright red long sleeve sweater, and I used to wear them together with like these white, these ugly white sneakers. I used to wear it like all the time, like every other day, just wearing that.
Is it that outfit in that picture?
No, I wore those red pants a lot though.
Okay, because we have a picture where you wore like a red sweatpants outfit.
I've got a picture with the red sweatpants and a church sweater kind of thing.
Yeah, and it has like a black stripe on it.
Yeah, the one I was talking about was just completely red. Time freezes for everyone but you for one day. What do you do?
Can I start?
Sure. I'd probably just be a criminal and steal a bunch of stuff. Steal a bunch of food.
Food?
Yeah, just food.
Okay.
You?
I would be a criminal too. Like, but I'd steal like electronics and home good stuff. Like, I really want a new computer. Like, I really want a MacBook Pro, so I would go steal that. But I would also, like, if people were, okay, so if it's for, like, are we saying freezing, like, time stops and people are, like, mid-walk or something? I would totally go, like, move people. Like, and have them make weird, maybe inappropriate gestures.
Deep pants everybody on base.
Deep pants everybody, that'd be awesome. Yeah, something like that. Like, so that when everyone unfreezes, everyone's like, what?
I think I used to be pretty, I would be pretty boring. I would just go into the grocery store and just grab a bunch of stuff.
Oh, and I'd go to places like I've always wanted to see the inside of, but you're not allowed to go in. Mm-hmm. Like, I know it sounds really weird, but I want to see what a jail looks like inside. Because I watch all those stupid shows. Like, go into there, or like, go into an operating room or something and see, like...
Poke around inside of the patient.
Not poke around inside of the patient, but just go into places you're not allowed to. Like, I don't know, the White House or something. Like, just places that are totally...
Yeah, just off limits.
Yeah. I think that'd be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But you go first.
What does your own personal hell look like? And there's a two-part. What's your personal heaven look like?
I can start with the heaven part.
Okay.
Heaven would be everyone holding hands skipping around. That's heaven. Just kidding.
That's it. That seems horrible.
No, heaven would be just like everyone, there's peace, like everyone gets along, there's no trouble, like, and you can live life freely. And you know, I know people now, like in the real world, they're like, oh, free to express yourself, whatever, but I feel like you really can't still. And so I would want personal heaven would be you can really be expressive and not feel like you have to hide or that people are judging you, like that kind of, you can just go live freely and do whatever you want, and no one's going to think you're weird or judge you or anything like that.
Yeah. What's your personal hell?
My personal hell would be, I don't know, just being in the middle, like I don't like really big crowds. So kind of like, we went to a parade last night and there were some protesters there, which was totally stupid, but I can't, chaos, just stuff happening, people, like a riot, that would be like personal hell. Like that would just be hell to me. Like, just, I couldn't, too much stamina, like, or stimulation, like I can't handle that. Or like going into a crowded mall and there's babies crying and the beep of the thing, like I can't stand that. So, oh wait, going back to that, personal heaven would be going to the grocery store and there's no one there, which I've had that happen one time, and that's because I went to the grocery store like 7 in the morning on a Sunday. But yeah, I can't stand chaos. It drives me nuts. So what would be your personal heaven in whatever hell it was?
My personal hell would be people asking you rhetorical questions all day long. Last night, like you said, you don't like a bunch of people. I hate when people get together, because when people get together, they're so stupid. They get that mob mentality.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It's really scary. It's really sad. And like somebody says something that rhymes, like or whatever they were saying last night.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah, no justice, no peace. Something. Yeah.
Well, I hate to, like, when people get riled up. I know this is going off on a tangent, but like, so last night they were doing like this stupid little protest thing, and rather than people just like, most people were ignoring it, like not feeding into them, and other people were yelling, so like, this isn't the time or the place. Like we're all thinking that, but you yelling that is creating more chaos and panic with other people. And this happened to a couple videos ago. We were trying to fly to Texas, and this happened in the airport too. So like, there was only one person working at the desk, and they weren't really giving us information. And I will admit, I was getting frustrated too, and like making comments, and then it was like, it isn't worth it anymore.
People making comments so that other people can hear, and they can start saying something, and then people are just like saying stuff to try to get everybody riled up. They can do the work for them. Like everybody's trying to like looked to cause like a riot or something. It was really ridiculous. It was
like everyone was
childish.
People are feeding off of each other and making things worse and making little comments to try to make things worse, and I hate that. So yes, the airport that day was a personal hell for me.
Yeah.
It got to that point. And then I finally backed down because I was kind of in the middle of it. And
I was trying to calm you down.
He was trying to calm me down. And I was kind of in the middle of it. And then it was just kind of like, you know what? We're not getting out of here. So what's the point of being frustrated at this woman or these two women, because they're not the people who are deciding should I leave or stay.
And then my personal heaven would be like the world now, but everybody's on each other's side. There's no like competition, people trying to cheat each other out of stuff, like stealing from each other, just being like greedy and stuff. If everyone was on the same side,
like just everyone's working together.
If I could trust some other people, like that'd be great. That'd be heaven.
Last question.
Okay.
If I was bald, would you still love me?
Yes.
Good?
Yeah. I'd take you to the wig store.
If you were bald, yes, because you've been bald several times. I've been in a relationship. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks so much for clicking on today's video and seeing learning some information about myself and my husband, right? If you enjoyed what you saw today, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on my latest videos right here on Pancake and Pug. Until next time, bye!